J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. Coming at you with a WrestleCon 2018 huge announcement that Impact just released earlier today, or I should say just announced earlier today. This is a match I did not see coming, and I don't think anyone could have predicted this one. If you would have asked me what the possible main event for this was going to be, I would have said something like Austin Aries versus Phoenix or Austin Aries versus Pentagon. But we are getting a very interesting tag team match. Okay? We are getting the Impact Wrestling champ, Austin Aries, teaming up with Lucha Underground's Phoenix versus Impact's number one contender for the Impact Championship, Alberto El Patron, along with Pentagon. This, when I first saw this, I was like, what? But this is just, it's one of those things where, someone's kind of stirring the pot here, because obviously this whole thing is Impact versus Lucha Underground. But whoever booked the main event, it's very interesting. But, like the article says here on ImpactWrestling.com, this match has never happened before and will most likely never happen again. It is a once-in-a-lifetime to see what team will secure the victory and who will leave with bragging rights on the biggest wrestling weekend of the year. This is kind of a win-win for both. I mean, because you've got both sides on both teams. So, we'll see what happens. So, in a sense, both sides are going to win. I wouldn't call this what side is really going to get bragging rights. But nonetheless, this is incredible. You got Impact's champ with one of Lucha Underground's top guys, Phoenix, against Patron and Pentagon. That's just, that just when he thought it couldn't get any better. Folks, this event, like I said, I don't know if there's a roof on this place wherever this is happening at, but there isn't. If there is one, there isn't going to be one left. It's just crazy. Let's just run down the rest of this real quick. We've got a 6-man tag team match. We got Lucha Underground's Aerostar, Drago, and King Cuerno versus Impact Wrestling's DJZ, Andrew Everett, and Desmond Xavier. That's another one that's just going to be ridiculous. You've got an I Quit match, Eddie Edwards versus Jeremiah Crane. It's going to be absolutely brutal. And then you've got the Impact World Tag Team Championship match, LAX defending against Lucha Underground's Killshot and the Mac, 2/3 of the Lucha Underground Trios champions. And it says that's just some of the matches, so I'm sure we're going to get some surprises at this event. And now knowing that, and I don't know if they're going to announce any more, but now that we know what some of these are, it can kind of, we can kind of whittle down and take a guess on who else, number one, who's going to show up for this. And I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure there's going to be a few surprises thrown in there, especially on the Lucha Underground side of things, because, considering some of the new faces that I've heard that have been showing up there, and some of the older faces that I've heard that are becoming more active, this is absolutely going to become a don't miss event, folks. And I think it's on the same night as the Hall of Fame. This will be the first night in several years that I am going to skip the Hall of Fame and I'm going to watch this live, folks. I don't know what time of the day this happens on April 6th, but whatever time it goes on, it's priority, plain and simple. Boom, period. Priority. Everything else, secondary. This is going to be ridiculous. I can't wait for this. And so like I said, now knowing what the main event is and what some of these other matches are and who's all involved, we could do a fantasy booking with the rest of the rosters and see what's left and have a little fun with it, because there's some big names that are left to be announced, I think. So we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, let me know your thoughts of this card so far, especially with this main event that just got announced. Leave it in the comments below, and we'll see you back here real soon for more announcements, or like I said, maybe we'll do a little fantasy booking in the very near future about this WrestleCon 2018 Impact Wrestling versus Lucha Underground, courtesy of WrestlingWithWrestling.com. Stay right there for more stuff coming up.